Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine. And as you all know that we have already completed 3 units from our English reader, that is Honeycomb. Now we are starting with our grammar portion. This year we are having our grammar book titled Graded English Grammar and Composition by Avichal Publishing Company. It is the same which was there in the previous last year also. So you can take help from the last year's books also if you have, and if you don't have the new books. Now we are starting with our first chapter, that is the sentence. Now students, what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense. Means there should be a meaning for the group of words which are taken together. Like suppose for example, Rani is my sister. Here there are four words and they are properly ordered in order to make a complete sense. So it is a sentence. In the same way, what are sentences? You can write this definition also. A group of words making a complete sense is called a sentence. Now, what you have to remember or what you have to note down in order to understand the meaning of a sentence is that words must be placed in proper order to make a complete sense. Means there should be a proper order for the words in order to make a complete sense. Second thing, the sentences must end with a punctuation mark, whether a full stop or a question mark or a exclamatory mark. Fine. And a sentence must always begins with a capital letter. Means first letter of the sentence should be a capital letter. And the last thing which you have to keep it in mind is that the sentence should be free from any grammatical error. Means there should not be any grammatical error. Now come to the kinds of sentences or types of sentences. Now here we have 5 types of sentences. First type is statement sentences. Statement sentences can also be called assertive or declarative sentences. It means that the sentences in which we declare something or in which we state something are called statement or assertive sentences. And these sentences may be of affirmative and negative. What is affirmative? Affirmative means positive statements when we are giving any positive statement. Fine. And if we are giving any negative statement using no, not, never, then it will come under negative statement. Now the second type of sentences are interrogative or question sentences. Interrogative or question sentences are those sentences which ends with a question mark, or you can say which ends with a mark of interrogation, in which we ask any question, are called interrogative sentences. Next comes the third type of sentences are imperative sentences. What are imperative sentences? Imperative sentences are those sentences in which we give any order or we give any command or we request something. They are imperative sentences. Fourth type of sentences are exclamatory sentences, which ends with a mark of exclamation or in which we express any sudden or strong feeling. And sudden or strong feeling may be of joy, sorrow, or wonder or anger. Now the last type of sentences are optative sentences. What are optative sentences? Optative sentences are those sentences which express a wish or a prayer. It means in which we wish for someone or we pray for someone. Those sentences will come under optative sentences. Now this is the explanation of the types of sentences that we have already done. Like in declarative sentences you have affirmative and negative both. Affirmative means positive statement, negative means in which we use no, never or not. Fine. Or which in the sentences which express denial, prohibition or refusal, they are negative sentences. Interrogative sentences, one more thing which I want to tell you about statement, assertive or declarative sentences, that they always ends with a full stop. Now the interrogative sentences ends with a question mark, because in such sentences we ask a question or we make some query. Third type of sentences, imperative sentences, they also end with a full stop, and in these sentences these gives any command, advice or request. Suppose the teacher is commanding a student to close the door. Fine. Or the doctor is advising the patient to take medicines regularly, or your mom is requesting you to give her a glass of water. Such type of sentences will come under imperative sentences, and these sentences will end with a full stop. And one more thing that you have to keep it in mind in case of imperative sentences is that we always use first form of the main verb in such sentences. Fine. Now come to the exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences always ends with a mark of exclamation. It's not necessary that it ends with a mark of exclamation. We can use with interjections also the mark of exclamation. Fine. And these expresses the sudden feelings of sorrow, joy, means both happiness and sadness. Such feelings will come under exclamatory sentences. Like, what a lovely song. It is a feeling of wonder. Bravo, you have done well. It is a feeling of joy. Alas, the man collapsed. It is a feeling of sorrow. And how intelligent the girl is. It is a feeling of surprise. So all such things will come under exclamatory sentences. Now come to optative sentences. In optative sentences, we express a wish or a prayer. Like, may you live long. It's a prayer. So it will come under optative sentence. And how I wish I were a queen. It is a wish. So it will also come under optative sentences. So to students, I hope it is clear to you what is a sentence and what are the types of sentences. Now you do this exercise 1 and later on we'll tally down this exercise. Try to do it on your own because it is just a simple tick the correct option. You have 4 options for every question and you have to underline the correct option. Like in the first question, he has a little rabbit. What type of sentence it is? Is it assertive or is it interrogative or optative or exclamatory? It is an assertive sentence. So you have to underline it like this, or you can tick also. Fine. Now do this exercise for practice. Now come to the second topic of this chapter is the phrase and the clause. I think this is new for you. Now beta, what is a phrase? First I'll explain you clause and then I will explain you phrase. A clause is a sentence which is part of a larger sentence. What does it mean? Means a clause is also a sentence. It also contains a subject. It also contains a predicate. It also have a finite verb. But it is a part of a larger sentence. But what is a phrase?